Why does this feel like a bad ending? Tell me there's another one. Tell me there's another romance path. Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing GNOSIA episode 12. Man, holy crap. Has this season really blazed by? Just like another show that we do every Saturday, this show as well is going to be on a hiatus for 1 week, and then it'll be back for episode 13. Fortunately, there's no break or anything. We don't have to wait a season or anything like that. We're going straight through this series. I believe it was said it was 21 episodes in total. So I'm happy about that. We have 2 this season continuing series. So if you guys have not subscribed yet for some reason, definitely do that. We're doing this the entire way through, along with next week on the hiatus when we don't have anything going on. We're going to try a few episode 1s because there's a few shows that come out next Saturday. There's going to be a lot of new things coming out on the channel along with these. So definitely, like I said, subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut over on my Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123. And let's go ahead and start. All right, here we go.
Mama.
Oh,
Mama.
Gina's passed. Right away. This is actually a first going directly into a flashback.
Mama. Mama.
Oh, did she lose her mom and then never... Oh, okay. There she is.
ごめんね。ごめんね。ママ、置いてかないで。置いていくわけなんてないでしょ。ジナはママとずっと一緒。
Well...
セツがちょっと手が離せないから医療用のポット見てきてくれないかって。え、そろそろ目が覚める頃みたいだから。
Oh, we've never seen like the before.
ほら、怪我した男の子、ユーリだっけ。私よりコメットの方が。船のこと説明する必要があるから、甲虫管制官のジナの方がいいって。セツが。わかった。
Oh, that's a first. Okay. Gina's gonna wake them up. Okay.
属性学習が完了してる。
So we're getting a Gina episode. I love this, that we're like really centering on everybody now.
理解できた？属性学習。そうか。また戻ったのか。戻った？あ、いや。ここは青函高校線 DQO の中。でも実は今大きな問題を抱えて。ああ。グノシア汚染者がいるんだよね。え？そのための会議が開かれるんだよね。うん。早く行こう。
Yuri sounds like robotic at this point with all that.
会議のこと。それも属性。
Like just no emotion towards it in that aspect.
どんな会議になると思う？駅で嘘をつくというから、会議で嘘をついているのは誰かを調べていくことになると思うんだけど。そう。いや、私会議とかそういうの。
Well, we know she's not good with lying.
活発に意見を交換とか。どうしたらいいと思う？ごめん。信じてないわけじゃないけど、僕とジナどちらかがグノーシアである可能性も今はある。お互いあまりそういう話はしない方がいいと思う。
How many do we? Oh, there's quite a few. Okay. Yeah.
この中にグノーシア汚染者が。はい、汚染者は2名おります。
I wonder if we'll ever go back to a smaller amount.
の方はどうなったんだい？
属性学習のおかげでだいぶいいみたいだよ、ラキオ。じゃあこれで全員揃ったようだから会議を始めよう。レビー。かしこまりました。
ではまずエンジニアが一人いるよう。
Okay.
名乗り出る頃合いだと思うが。
The normal now at this point.
発言者なしか。
初日に名乗り出るメリットは少ないからね。でもエンジニアさんがわからない
That's actually different though. Normally the engineer,
とりあえず
somebody says
怪しそうな
something.
人物に当たってみるべきだろう。なるほど。これでわかった。ユーリとシピ、二人は協力関係に。
Doesn't this normally, that type of talking normally gets like, gets them thrown in
と言っても
and
証
frozen?
明しようがねえけどな。
どういたしましょうか。
愚かな時を失うだけです。
そうだね。このままだと特に根拠もない。
Is it only an engineer this time?
それはある程度仕方ないことかもしれない。それに言葉じゃなく仕草や声のトーンを見分けた方が嘘を見抜くには有効なこともある。うん、僕はそっちの方が得意かも。ジナはどう思う？え、今の僕の話。ユーリの言ってることはそうだと思う。時には直感で決めることも重要。
You know what's really odd this time? I think this is the first time you guys can let me know what you think, but this is the first time I feel out of like, we're in like more of Gina's perspective compared to normally we're in Yuri's, right? Like we're in Yuri's perspective and we're hearing what they're thinking for the most part. And it's really centered. This is the first time where it really feels like it's more outside. Like we're kind of just viewing it. I would say it's closer to Gina because we started with her, but it's just different because we're not in Yuri's perspective right now. At least it feels like that. The way it's kind of gone so far in this episode, I feel a little bit more disconnected, but I guess I feel more in like we're following Gina. Oh, that's a random one. So they just went random there. But I guess if there's no one really to suspect, then you're just kind of, everyone's just voting.
話しすぎて目立つと当然怪しまれるけど、黙っていすぎるのも良くないよ。
I like this though. It is different. Oh my fucking god. Yes, give us fan service. Gina, Jesus Christ.
考えても考えてもいい方法が思いつかない。
We are 100% rooting for Gina. What the fuck? Naked Atome? Did anyone ask for it?
Yuri.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of us were asking for Gina though.
本当にいいの？
私の話は後で全然いいのでお先にどうぞ。
ありがとう。ありがとう。え？会議の時、私にあえて話振ってくれた。ああ、うん。いや、なんかエレベーターで突き放すような言い方をしてしまったから。ごめん。
Yeah, see now that's more like Yuri right there.
ユーリは本当だ。これでもお互い信じるわけにはいかないの？それはでもやっぱりどちらかがグノーシアである可能性も。私はそうは思わない。来て。宇宙空間に出るの？え
？Well, you gotta remember,
ど
yeah.
うしてそれを？
We did do that very early. Oh, yeah. Well,
何？銀の鍵という生命体。僕はこの力で同じ時を何度もループしているんだ。
it does feel like, well, we've seen this with a couple people, but at least it does seem like to get really close to somebody, it seems like we do like talk about the time looping and stuff. We did the same thing with SQ or other people that like we've became close with. We've mostly like explained some things that you have to kind of tell, you know, some close stuff about you for them to open up sometimes. And I think this is kind of leaning towards, I don't know, I guess I would call it the GINA route, since this is based on a VN.
私がコールドスリープに？ああ、そうなった世界線もあった。けど最後まで生き残った時もあった。そう。ごめん。隠しておいた方がいいのかいつも迷うんだけど。グノーシアだったことは？え？私がグノーシアされていたことはある？
One of our first bad endings, the second bad ending.
そう。 ジナだけじゃない。節やラキオがグノーシア汚染されていた世界線もあった。嘘ついてた。
It was the easiest lie,
私
unfortunately,
嘘ついてたの。ああ
as it made the little
一緒
boop
に
boop.
宇宙空間に出てお互い信じられるか確認しようってそう言われて騙されたこともある。やっぱりそうなるんだ。
So but it does still seem like they're mostly
グノ
themselves
ーシアに汚染されると
when you're GNOSIA.
次第に平気になる。嘘をつくことも人を騙すこともそんなの嫌。私そんなの耐えられない。 ジノ
She genuinely must just not like that at all.
私をコールドスリープにして今すぐ。ジノ君もしかして
She GNOSIA? No way! Oh shit! Oh my god!
みんなに伝え
Okay.
てグノーシア汚染者が見つかったって。
What about
待って
what about the other one?
ここが
Wow, this is a completely different path of her being
私の
GNOSIA.
住んでいたところからは離れているけど。そうなんだ。嘘は嫌い。え？嘘はつきたくない。うん。でも気がつくと平気で嘘をついている。いざとなると人間と同じように振る舞い、みんなを無意識に騙そうとする。
Well,
嫌だ。
I think it's a survival thing at that point.
わかるよ。僕もグノーシアになったことがあるから。ユーリも嘘を。ああ、自然と嘘をついていた。みんなに人間だって信じ込ませようとしていた。凍らせてほしい、私を。でも嫌なの。みんなを騙しているのが。誰かを電脳化みたいに消してしまうのが。電脳化？それと同じようなものだって聞
It
いた
does
ことが
kind of look like that when we saw it being done.
死ぬんじゃなく魂だけになるって。電脳化聞いたことない？一度だけ。以前開発された技術、それを可能にするのは星船の巫女。星船？
Oh, Eureka!
別のものに変えてしまう。
体が消え、この苦しみから解放される。死の恐怖からも
So that's what the GNOSIA are doing
そばにいるって。
もちろん
when they do
い
that.
つでもあなたのそばにいる。死なないから永遠にそばにいられる。
じゃあお母さんは消えてしまった。それきりどうしているかもわからない。
Interesting. Where do they
お母さんの
go?
魂は天にあります。望むのであればあなたも。
私はあんな風に
And she
誰か
never
に消したく
did.
ない。誰かにとって大切な人を奪いたくない。言いたくないよね。仲間を売るような。
Yeah, that would be awkward.
どうしてグノーシアの味方をするの？人間なのに。ユーリはグノーシアを排除して人間を守る側。グノーシアの味方をしたいんじゃないよ。僕はジナの味方をしたいんだ。
And I think so. I think that's what's helping. It seems like at least the goal to get further in this is regardless if you're GNOSIA or not, or the person's GNOSIA or not, connecting with them regardless. Some we've seen that they've been GNOSIA. In this case, regardless if they're GNOSIA and Yuri's not, some of these connections just have to be in any way possible. Something with Yuriko though, that connection with her having something to do with, well, the Shrine Maiden, that was like her job or whatever. I guess there's others as well, but like her being the one, the cyberization or whatever the hell it is. I want to know more information about that, but like what the hell actually ends up, where do they end up actually going to or whatever? Because we saw it in real time when Yuri was, we've heard it, but we saw it in real time when Yuri was a GNOSIA. And it was very interesting, like the way it was shown and everything. So I'm curious on that. And we saw Yuriko do something to Yuri way in the beginning of the show, which seemed odd too. Like, she's been very mysterious. That's somebody I've wanted to get to know too, for sure. But I don't know. That's someone I really want to know, and also, like, if there's a romance path, for sure, I'd like to see that as well, because we've had really almost no contact with her.
飛び降りる。
え？
思い切って何かをするとき、ここから飛び降りるつもりでっていう。
そうなんだ。
What? I guess yeah, it's just a, there's nowhere really to jump.
ありがとう。空間転移まで4、
I wonder. Okay, so I guess we're gonna see. It's a Tome.
誰を消すのがいいと思うの？
乙女は
ユーリさんがなんか一番私たちのことを怪しんでいるのかなって。
But I would think GINA doesn't want to. Right? Hopefully not. If she does, then no romance. No, that's at this point, I can almost, like, when I hear the voice now getting eliminated, you guys let me know if you can, but I knew like who it was on that one immediately. I can kind of get the voices down now for the most part. Okay. And we know that he's not, so. Well, we knew this was gonna have to happen. We also knew it wasn't gonna be GINA doing that because they would be in a bad place. She can't lie well. What? Why are you doing? What? Okay, you're trying to lose. GINA, oh no. That's a first. That actually confuses everybody, I'm sure. But you're also kind of betraying the other GNOSIA? Uh-oh.
スピを調べた。結果はグノーシア。
2対1。多数決なら勝負ありだが。
いや、違う。この3人のうち2人がグノーシア。
And if both are voting for, which says, hey, both of them are GNOSIA. Yeah, so now they're gonna vote for one of them. Yeah.
ジナがエンジニアに名乗りを上げたらこうなることは分かっていたはずだ。なのに。
ごめんなさい。それに。
Whoa! Oh no! What's bad's happening now? It's a perfect setup for GINA to do her job and stuff. Yeah.
この船は共に何千光年の宇宙を旅してきた盟友。そう簡単に沈みはしない。
I like this though. This is different. I mean, you can't hate GINA at all. She's so likable. Like there's some characters in this show that, like, maybe it's just lack of information, but there's some that are a little bit easier to maybe dislike or at least like be meh about. GINA, you can't, man, who hates GINA? That's a tough one right there. She's fucking lovable. You can't. Because she's off board. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No, don't do it that way. Yuri's gonna go out there. Yup. I knew it. Let's go.
ユーリ行くな。
一人では行かせない。
ありがとう。ずっと嘘が嫌いだった。嘘をつくのも疲れるの。初めて嬉しかった。嘘でもそう言ってくれて。
嘘じゃない。
嘘。ユーリはいなくなってしまう。
See, this is why I hope that even though Yuri leaves, I hope Yuri still exists, like in these loops and stuff. Like Yuri never actually leaves. It's just like the consciousness or whatever. Like that reality Yuri stays. That's what my hope is. Because some of these would be insanely sad. Insanely sad. No, some are, well, there's some that are scary as fuck, particularly one if you ended up having to stay through that. But there's like quite a few, the SQ one especially, this one too. Like you would hope that Yuri stays and not leaves like that. Because that would be incredibly sad. It feels like for me like that, you know, you could like live out in space or, you know, do whatever. But I really do hope that that's the actual thing.
私分かってしまったから。私それでもユーリのことが好き。
Oh
ど
man.
こかに行ってしまってもだから。
This is bittersweet. No.
ありがとう。私の好きなユーリ。
Why does this feel like a bad ending? Tell me there's another one. Tell me there's another romance path. Because that's bullshit.
会えるといいね。
I feel robbed. No. Poor GINA. And we get the movie credits. We get the fucking movie credits. End of show, bitch. End of show. Okay, so fortunately, I do know that we have a, we're going to watch, instead of making a separate video for it, we're going to go ahead and watch, it's like 40 seconds or something. So I tried to find subtitles for this. I can't. So if anybody that can translate this for me, I would love you. We're just going to watch it though. Okay, there's everybody close.
世界線が変わればあらゆる可能性がある。英州主義者って人間なのに人間のことを憎んでるっていう。それを成し遂げたら全てを教えます。
What the fuck is that? What?
さあ始めましょう。
Yeah, there we go.
宴を。
We're getting more Yuriko. That's I feel like that is going to be like, now unfortunately I couldn't understand or read any of that, so I have no idea what they said. You guys, if you could translate, I'd appreciate it. I couldn't find like a version, but from just the visuals, to me it looks like Yuriko focused for sure. Hopefully we're gonna get more Setsu. We also maybe the version of Kurushka or whatever, like a different version or another. It looked like another horrifying, maybe another horrifying fucking path, who knows, but it seemed very Yuriko centered, which is somebody I literally said during this episode we have not focused on. And I knew it felt like either she's going to be the main antagonist or something, like from the very beginning where she did something to Yuri and it was very odd. Since then we've got nothing with her. So I'm wondering if it's going to center on her for the second part of the season or what's going to go with that. We've gotten a lot of Setsu in the beginning, but I feel like we should at least hopefully get more of her as well. But to go back to the episode, I feel so bad for GINA. Like, honestly, it feels, if that was the romance path for her, and yeah, you got to see her say, you know, that she loved Yuri and you got the feeling of it, but man, my hope is like some of these, like Yuri somehow ends up staying in these realities and then it's like, oh, you thought they were gone and then Yuri comes back and saves her or something on some of these, because man, that one's just sad. That one made me legitimately like at least with the SQ one, like we know, you know, SQ is gonna be fine, and they got that reality or whatever, even though that was sad too, but not like this one where it's just like she's a GNOSIA and she's completely like, oh man, that one was sad to me. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like I said, another week off for this show, and then we'll be back once it comes out. But there's going to be a lot of new shows next week, so make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Lots of new stuff on the channel. So and then obviously more GNOSIA. So subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out the Patreon for the uncut reactions of this and everything else we do on there, exclusive shows and stuff. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.